get it done. Kill rap, get a dub. Big chain, I'ma nick no flood. Run things up like step. Oh. How long has it been? Like a week, 2, 3? Yo, what is up, YouTube family? Now, this is really late. This is actually supposed to drop yesterday. Because I was actually spending Mother's Day with my mother on Mother's Day. So, yeah. What if Naruto... No. What if Tsunade trained Naruto? Now, this is not for the 2-year span. Let me just hop into the story. So one day, Naruto, he's running out of the village as he then bumps into this woman's chest. This woman is Tsunade, who's returning to the village. Naruto is afraid. She says, please don't take me back. And Tsunade is looking down at Naruto like he's some idiot. There's, another kid who was, give or take, around 11 to 12. Her name is Shizune. Shizune then comes out the background and she says, we're not taking you anywhere. Our Tsunade then says, Shizune, hush. What do you want, kid? Nothing. I don't want anything. Please don't hurt me. As she sees the little timid boy with scratches and bruises on his arm and leg, she says, well, I had to do something. I'm gonna head out. Shizune, watch after this child. I'm gonna go in the village. As before Shizune could even say yes, ma'am, Tsunade, in there. As we then see as Tsunade's in the office, as she barges into the door, as she then says, Hiruzen, we have to talk. And she's like, Tsunade? What is so urgent? That boy. He's Minato's son in the container, right? Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm gonna be taking him for a couple of years. I'm gonna train him, because he can't be in this bastardly sick village. Wait, but you can't. As Tsunade then disappears. As a note is then left behind that flies into Hiruzen's hand. I'll be taking him for about 3 years. At this time, Naruto's 7. So, yeah. 7, 6-ish. So we then skip as... we see Naruto. Naruto is here with, no, we can skip 3 years later. Yeah, we're not really going to be going over the training part. But Naruto is much stronger as he knows how to heal himself. He even barely knows how to do it, but he knows how to use those chakra points that Kabuto was able to use. He's very proficient in taijutsu. He is fast, and he punches hard. Setting off the scaling, when Jiraiya trained Naruto, he didn't really train Naruto in anything, really, except for, better chakra control and trying to get him to lure out the power of the Nine Tails and just learn more Rasengans. But besides that, Naruto that we seen in the beginning of Shippuden is the exact same Naruto, that we saw as a kid, just stronger, faster, more durable, and, all that jazz. So now, we can probably estimate this Naruto strength to be around Sakura's level, who would probably be able to beat up Kid Naruto, this is beginning of Shippuden Sakura, by the way, who would be able to beat up Sasuke as well, or outspeed Sasuke. So, yeah. We then see as Naruto is running, as fast as he can. And she's like, finally, I'm getting back to the village. Can't wait to see the old man. As she jumps in the sky, and he's flying throughout the sky. Oh, and no, Naruto, he also has good chakra control. He knows how to water walk, all that jazz. So yeah, he also knows how to use a kunai. He's a prodigy. No, he didn't learn anything when it comes on to the summoning or anything when it comes on to jutsu. It's basically Naruto with taijutsu and shadow clones. It's basically a faster version of Naruto, or it's basically the beginning of Shippuden Sakura with shadow clones. So not really that much to change. Um, as Naruto, oh, and he also has a couple more jutsus like the body flicker, but we'll get into that later. As Naruto then body flickers over to Hiruzen, she's like, "Whew, that jutsu still feels so weird." As Hiruzen gets up from his seat and he says, "Naruto, you finally come back." As Naruto's like, "Yeah, yeah, man, I'm ready to take my spot as Hokage, Kage, Kage." As it rings throughout the village, we then see his Naruto's then there as he's standing right in front of Hiruzen. Hiruzen says, "Well, shall we test your strength?" Uh, sure. As him and Naruto then go outside. He says, "Okay, Naruto, if you can land one blow on me, uh, if you can land one blow on me, then we will put you in the grade class." Yeah, basically. As then Naruto then looks at Hiruzen. Hiruzen then looks back at Naruto. Naruto then channels chakra into his eyes as he can basically see somewhat of all of Hiruzen's of every twitch and move of Hiruzen. He then channels chakra to his feet and his fist as he then blitzes at Hiruzen. Hiruzen is then shocked as he channels chakra to his eye, dodging this attack from Naruto, grabbing Naruto's hand and throwing Naruto down to the ground. As he says, "Wow, Naruto, it seems you've gotten much faster. Huh, it goes with your ninja attitude." As then Naruto blitzes back at Hiruzen. And yeah, Naruto's also smarter. Naruto then blitzes back at Hiruzen as he then creates shadow clones. And all of his shadow clones then, put that thing that, should we just call it? Okay, then put that sort of healing chakra on. They then surround their fist with yellow chakra. As them try to all touch Hiruzen, but Hiruzen dispels and dodges every single one of them. Naruto says, "Dang, there's no way this guy's so good." As one of his clones then grabs him as he's about to axe kick Hiruzen right in the head. As Hiruzen then jumps out the way, only to see Naruto smash a crater into the ground. Naruto, using that impact and the blast from the crater, he then blitzes at Hiruzen as he then says, "Detroit Smash!" I'm just kidding. But he basically does a Detroit Smash. As he then grabs Naruto. He then grabs Hiruzen's arm. Hiruzen then tries to grab Naruto's arm, but when he does this, he's pushed back. As he's about to be pushed back into a building, he then turns his leg, switching his leg into a tornado type position. As he's about to throw Naruto into the air when Naruto's feet then touch down to the ground. Naruto then sticks his feet down to the ground as he picks Hiruzen up and slams Hiruzen down on the ground. As he then touches Hiruzen as he says, "Beat you, old man." As Hiruzen was like, "Wow, I let my guard down, Naruto." No, he doesn't say that out loud, but he's thinking that in his mind, and he's saying, "Wow, what a splendid ninja you've become. Yeah, I just beat the old man. I just beat you, Gramps. So how about you make me Hokage?" As Hiruzen says, "Okay, that's pushing it. I still have a couple more years." And she's like, "Yeah, sure." As we're just going to skip 2 more years. Naruto's, a B plus A minus student. As, yeah, he wasn't for the fun of it, places Naruto on Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto's team. As, Hiruzen then informs Jiraiya about Naruto's strength. Then Jiraiya then catches wind of Naruto much faster. Now, Tsunade, The last time she visited Naruto was when he was 11. Now Tsunade, she gone, but Tsunade was a very good mother to Naruto for those couple years that she was a mother to him. As we didn't skip a couple months, as we didn't see a Naruto, as we didn't see Naruto, and when it's time for them to do the bell test, Naruto stands right, and since he's not such annoying, they can actually bear him. As Naruto then everybody then jumps out. Naruto takes two kunais out of his pouches as he throws them at Kakashi and jumps to the other side of the and body flickers over to the other side of the forest. As they then all multiply, as he then throws Shuriken as well, as they all multiply as well. Naruto then does a couple of clones as they jump off right at Kakashi. Kakashi can see that they have an abnormal chakra a little bit, but they then explode right in Kakashi's face as Naruto then jumps back. Naruto then grips his fist as he then channels chakra through it. He then throws Sasuke right at Kakashi as Sasuke then fires a fireball jutsu. He then throws Sakura right at Kakashi as Sakura tries to slice Kakashi, but she misses. Then Naruto then blitzes at Kakashi as she then goes for a Detroit smash right to Kakashi's face. Kakashi then deflects this Detroit smash as he's about to knee Naruto right in the leg. But then Sasuke then uses the ninja wires as he grabs Kakashi around his leg, pulling Kakashi towards him. Sakura then tries to take the bells, but she's kicked right in the face by Kakashi. Naruto then throws Explosion Kunai right at Kakashi as they then explode in the smoke. When Kakashi jumps out the smoke, he then realizes that one bell is gone. As we didn't see as Sasuke then backs up, he says, as out of nowhere, he's then met with the uppercut punch right to the gut. As he wasn't taking him serious as he still had his book out. As he then coughs out spit from the impact as all the breath is then taken away from him. As Naruto then grabs the bells and throws it over to Sakura. Naruto then back flips over as he lands on the ground and he then looks at Kakashi saying, "Ha, I knew the entire premise and your plan. That was easy, Kakashi. And you're supposed to be the strongest ninja in Konoha?" As Naruto then says in his mind, well, he was definitely holding back, reading that book, and he hasn't showed us his legendary Sharingan. So all we did was catch him off guard. I didn't think that the plan was gonna work when he started to deflect our attacks. But hey, we passed. As Kakashi says, you got me. Just because I was letting my guard down. But it won't happen next time. As we didn't skip a couple, D rank missions later. No, like about 100 D rank missions later. As then, Naruto then yells, "Old man, can I please have a C? Can we please get a C rank mission?" It's like, you know, Pachulia. So then we didn't skip as we see Naruto, and they're about to head into the land of waves. Well, the land of waves mission actually goes kind of similar, with Naruto not really being able to do much except for distract Zabuza, because he wants his teacher to have, a good fight with Zabuza. They're able to get Kakashi out. There's nothing really much that changed until Haku then shows up. As when Haku throws the Simba at Zabuza's neck, Naruto, being a medical genius, then realizes that the Seaborn are not in a place where they would knock out, Zabuza. Naruto then channels chakra to his feet as he then blitzes off at Zabuza as soon as Haku teleports there, and he then spears Haku right in his gut as Haku's ribs then crack, a couple of them. As Haku's now on the floor, Haku then jumps back and gets up, and he pulls out a couple of singline and he says, "What are you doing?" As then, out of nowhere, what's his name? Kakashi was like, Naruto, he's a hunter nin. And Naruto says, yeah, I know, but this is Zabuza. He's not gonna be dead for long. The needles barely pierced his skin, and even if they did pierce his skin a little bit, it still wouldn't have even been enough to kill him. Let me finish your job for you, Hunter Nin. As the Hunter Nin's eyes then open, and you can even see them through the mask, as he then yells, no! He then yells, no! As he then tries to blitz off at Zabuza, Naruto then says, I knew it. As then, we then see a Naruto coming from the air, and the Naruto that was in the middle of Zabuza and Haku, as Haku barely just passes Naruto, the Naruto clone then explodes, as, Haku's messed up, and Zabuza is burnt up. As Naruto then lands right on Zabuza's neck, sticking the Seaborn into Zabuza's neck, saying, that's how you finish a job. As he then kicks Zabuza's head away. Not like that. As Haku's then like, no. You see, we're gonna have to bring you back to the village just for what you did. As Naruto then blitzes at Haku, and he then punches Haku right in his gut. This is where I'm going to be ending off the story. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to all your friends on social media platforms. Peace.